We do need to spend our talent point, but I think we all know where that talent point is going, don't we? It's going right into improved wands, so our wands can keep kicking ass.
I don't have a target.
This is a great island for Crocolisk hunting. If you need to hunt Crocolisk, this is the place to do it. By the time we kill these, the ones behind us are going to be respawned. That's the great thing about it. Is we'll probably get all of them that we need right here on this little landmass. I just love the ability flow of the priest too. Our questing rotation is just so smooth. 6 out of 6 for skins. Now we just need them to stop, you know, not leaving meat for us. I guess the burning holy light is scouring the meat from their bones. It can be pretty brutal, the light.
That's still recharging.
Excuse me. Should be keeping an eye on our skinning. We're still good right now. I will eventually have to find the next skinning trainer, which I think is going to be in Darnassus, and level up our skinning a little bit more.
I can't cancel it yet.
I just really liked the way the light was hitting these trees, and I liked the pink in the sky in the background, and that was legitimately just me trying to capture a thumbnail for an episode. So sometimes I play a little game with myself that no one else plays along with called Find the Thumbnail. I can be super professional and capture the thumbnails, you know, when I'm not recording, but sometimes I see like imagery that just occurs to me that like this could encapsulate the episode, and I just try to grab it when I see it. Which usually means like I have to play without the UI for a minute, which is typically fine. On this character it's okay. I'm only using about 5 buttons on average. These must be like the Crocolisks who haven't been getting their dinner. They don't seem to have a lot of meat on their bones. Let's get a renew going between combat here. If we're going to take some damage, we should heal it up. Mana is not a problem, and it is amazing. I never noticed the cool, like, almost Asian dragon-inspired whiskers that they have coming off of their faces. Very cool. Never noticed that before. Guess I never put myself face to face with one of these guys. I try to get a close-up of every new enemy we encounter, but maybe I figured Crocolisks were just too mundane, but apparently they have some interesting features.
Not ready yet.
We only need one more piece of meat. Who is going to be the lucky Crocolisk? Will it be you, Mr. Level 14?
I can't cast that yet.
No, it won't be him.
I can't do that yet.
There we go. That's 5. We will, yeah, we're not going to turn it in right now, obviously. We're going to head up to the north. To the islands up ahead, we can see the ramshackle huts the trogs have erected. And we're looking for Bingles tools. Let's go ahead and see if we can track that one. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Everything in Lockmodown went green. Everything in Westfall is still orange. That tells me that we are where we're supposed to be. Okay, let's track this. While we're up here, we should be able to fight the shamans and the bone snappers that we need. And this kind of stops us from having to go back into those same caves again. Again, this came from one of you guys who left a comment, so greatly appreciated. I did not want to go back into those caves again. You picked up on that. And you reminded me that we could find these guys out here. And this is a much prettier place to fight them. Thank you so much.
That's still recharging.
Oh, I did not want him to get that heal off. I fumbled going for Psychic Scream. Haven't had to use it very much. Wasn't very impactful though. Question is, I mean, these guys are going to be linked, aren't they? Really no way that they're not. Let's get a couple things going. I think we just take them one at a time. And then I might have to bubble heal. Or at least just bubble. Get a renew going. Throw a smite out. Now if we pull the third right now, I'd probably have to blow Divine Prayer, but we're good. One of the items we need is in this camp anyway, I believe. If I scan with my mouse, I might find it. That's a chest. Let's go ahead and keep clearing. Well, he resisted something. I think he resisted our smite.
That spell isn't ready.
Whoa. I thought he was gonna heal. Instead, he just runs into the camp. Good for him. I mean, that was his best move, actually. It's so strange sometimes when the enemies do something smart, because you're so used to them doing something stupid.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
That was to stop the heal. Granted, we wouldn't always want to do that, but it looked like the area was clear enough to risk it. Here we go. Bingles Blast and Capper. We need this. So one of the 4 things we need. And we're obviously going to see what's inside of the chest. Nothing that we need, but a bunch of junk that's gonna fill up our entire inventory. Hooray. I don't need any of the food items. I don't really need ruined leather scraps. Okay. Anything in here? Oh, hi. Hello there. How are you? You're just hanging out in here while we slaughter your buddies? That's wonderful. You probably had the right idea. Sometimes they heal, sometimes they stop fighting and scratch their ass, apparently. I'd say that shaman was mildly confused. It's like he couldn't believe we were invading his home. The other items, one I think is over along the coast here, so let's fight our way that way. And then a couple are going to be in the little settlements we see over to the east. I swear it's an item over here somewhere. This guy is going to cause problems. We don't necessarily need him because he's a skull thumper, but he's going to get in my way at some point. I just have a feeling. No, we don't have fortitude up anymore. Like, it's been a half hour already. Apparently time flies. When you're enjoying yourself on a class as much as I'm enjoying myself on the priest. Cadet Shield of the Tiger. Agility and stamina? Agility and strength. Let's take care of these outliers first. And then we can determine... Yeah, right there is Bingles' tool bucket. So we are going to be working our way in there. We're going to take out these guys on the outside of the camp first. And then slowly, hopefully, work our way in without pulling all 3 of those guys at once. This guy is casting lightning at us. He's not healing yet, so that's good. And he didn't even get that cast off, so I feel kind of bad for him. Not that bad. Okay, of the 3 of these, I'd say pulling this guy has the least chance to pull both the other 2. Let's prep a few things. There we go. Okay, it pulled one of the other 2. That is not awful.
That's still recharging.
I'm gonna burn through a little bit of mana here. Just to get this over with a little quicker. They have that gouge that's actually pretty annoying.
I can't carry.
Oh, we're gonna need a couple of more spaces. Let's get rid of the light feather and the buzzard beak, because we have a couple more things to pick up for old Bingles, and we're gonna want to make sure that we have space in case we have to loot quickly. Now I think one of the items is here and one of the items is over here. Let's work our way over here first. Looks to be a little bit more dense. Kind of have to hover your mouse over all the junk strewn about to kind of find what we're looking for. It's way back there, Bingles tool bucket, okay. The best way to approach this is going to be to hope this guy pulls by himself. That's going to be the best way to approach this. And he actually did. Oh no, he didn't. He ran out of mana. That's awesome. Well, guess who didn't run out of mana? Us. These two, I'm gonna have to say that they're gonna come together, aren't they?
That spell isn't ready.
Ouch.
That's still recharging.
That hurt us.
That ability isn't ready.
Right in the middle of our cast. Powered shield. Probably the most overpowered ability for leveling as a caster. I don't think these are unique. I think this will allow her to pick this up as well, so I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity and grab it. Worst case scenario, she has to wait a minute and a half for it to respawn on the ground. But I feel like we did enough work to get back here that we can go ahead and grab it. Other one's going to be down here somewhere, I think. Bingles tool bucket. Alright, well, we're going to start with the guy up here because he's kind of pathing around obnoxiously.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't do that yet.
So many healing potions, so little opportunity to actually need to use them. Alright, what is our best approach here? If we pull this guy, who is he gonna come with? Is he gonna come with everybody? That would suck. Let's get him while he's out here. He still pulled this seer, so that's unfortunate.
Spell isn't ready.
And he pulled this other guy. We are gonna have to... We're gonna have to fight and run. I don't know about us getting out of this alive. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence.
That spell isn't ready.
We're gonna have to at least get a heal off for this to work. He's gonna have to have a dot on them for it to work. This guy's gonna have to get a dot on him. And there we go, we're back to business as usual with a little bit less mana than usual. But hey, we took on all three of them, so I feel pretty good about that.
Inventory is full.
Inventory is full. However, now we need 5 shaman and 6 bone snappers. So they must not be predominant on the island. We're fighting a lot of seers and stone thumpers that we don't actually need. Let's head back this way. Skull thumper. And we could be a little bit more selective now about the ones that we want to fight. Eventually they'll all respawn. Like these guys over here have. Alright, bone snappers, yes.
Can't carry anymore.
This is getting rough. I can't wait till we can craft the next level of bags.
Not ready yet. Inventory is full.
Okay, I want that item. That's an amazing item. Of course we need that item. What don't we need? I don't really need blue dye right now. I mean, I spent the silver on it at some point, but hey. 3 intellect and 2 stamina for a replacement for a 9 armor belt? Yeah. That is a great thing right there. That's the beauty of killing tons and tons of enemies. Eventually those dice keep rolling and you will get a good piece of gear eventually. I think with all the gear that we have, we should be ready to heal dead mines, no problem.
I can't carry it.
Now we know there was somebody in here. I see them. We just... Oh man, there we go. That's a good line of sight. How tricky is that? I think it was a shaman before, so they must share spawns.
Inventory is full.
Yes, yes it is. Those are painful words to hear. Right now we just need bigger bags, and I don't want to spend the money to buy any. We're at 5 gold and 55 silver. So we could afford some, but like every silver that we spend is less silver that we have for our mount at level 40, and we're gonna need to get that locked down.
I can't cast that.
Oh, we didn't get it. Well, we got it, but after he healed himself.
It's too far away.
It is too far away. He's running around like a lunatic. What do we got over here? We have seers, we have skull thumpers, we have a player, we have more skull thumpers. Okay, I'm having a feeling that, for better or worse, the shamans and the bone snappers tend to only be in this area here. So we might just be in that situation that we're waiting for respawns. Which, as long as they keep respawning at this kind of rate, is completely okay. Well, we managed to get the attention of the shaman as well.
That's still recharging.
Ugh. I hate sit, I hate sit. Nothing worse than them healing themselves is them healing the other guy that you're also fighting. We've got it all under control though. On any other character, that would have been a shit show, I think. Really only looking for shaman at this point.
That spell isn't ready yet.
It's just easier just to deal with the heal than to try to make them run all crazy and possibly pull somebody else. There's a shaman back here, but I might have to work for it. Let's swing around this side. I see a couple of shaman.
That ability isn't ready yet.
And our last one is tucked away back here. Or I could just pull this one out. That should work. Have to back him up if we want to do the fear trick to avoid his heal. I don't know if our fear is going to be off cooldown.
I can't do that yet.
Nope, it was not. Run towards the lake. Nothing to save you there.
Can't carry anymore.
We can't even carry the linen. Okay, we have surprisingly completed all of these in a really good amount of time. So that also with the vulture quests, really happy about the circuit we just ran. That was great. Let's head over to Bingles first. And we'll turn in his supplies. And then we will head to the lodge, turn in Crocolisk hunting, and then we can hearth. And we might have to run down to the King's Valley to turn in defense of the King's Lands. I'll try to avoid these bears and whatnot since we really don't need to fight them. And we're already making good progress into level 18, which is exciting. 19 will give us our last point in improved wand specialization. And then I think right from there, like, how do I not put more points into Power Word Shield? It's going to help us while we're leveling. It's going to help us in dungeons to keep people alive. And then, of course, grabbing points in improved Power Word Fortitude. And that'll be the 5 that I spend in this tier. This is essential, so we're going to be grabbing all 3 points in this. Inner Focus, when activated, reduces the mana cost of your next spell by 100%, increases its critical effect chance. I always have trouble with abilities like this. As in, like, when is the perfect moment to use it? It's only a 3-minute cooldown, so it says, like, hey, you should use this often, but I often hesitate and then I end up never using it. You've done the movement a great service. The trogs and leper gnomes infesting Nomergar will soon feel the brunt of a gnomish air assault.
Off and away!
It's too bad we don't ever get to see stuff like that actually play out in the game. We just have to infer that it happens. And we'll head way back here to the Farstrider Lodge. He didn't have a follow-up, did he? No, okay. Just making sure. Sometimes NPCs like to talk to themselves for a minute before offering said follow-up, but he doesn't look like he has anything else for us to do. Which is weird, we proved ourselves very capable. You'd think he'd want us to help with the further efforts to free Nomergon, but hey, we know that's not going to happen for a long time. I'll always love the, I don't want to call it peacefulness, but there is a certain serenity and just peacefulness of some of these earlier starting zones. Yes, there's danger. It's afoot, but everything is just, you know, kind of calm for the most part. The deeper you go into the expansions of World of Warcraft, the more dangerous the entire world gets. You don't often get to enjoy places like this.
Hi.
Did I tell you about the time I almost lost my hand to one of those crocs? Nasty bugger it was, teeth like knives. But I was lucky. Jammed the brute's jaw shut with my knife. Still have the knife around here somewhere. A interesting story, pal.